want is that I only get to do it once.
Live from last y'all, live from last y'all, live from last y'all.
Are you a fan of action movies? Do you love the adrenaline rush of watching your favorite heroes take on the bad guys? If so, then this video is for you. Today, we're counting down the top 10 best action movies on Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Apple TV+. From high-octane car chases to explosive fight scenes, these movies have everything you need to get your fix of action. So, grab some popcorn, sit back, and enjoy the show. Number 10. The Bourne Ultimatum. It is the third film in the Bourne franchise. It is directed by Paul Greengrass and stars Matt Damon as Jason Bourne. The film follows Bourne as he continues to try to piece together his past and learn his true identity, while also being hunted by the CIA. The film is known for its intense action sequences, which are shot in a very realistic and gritty style. Plot: Jason Bourne is traveling from city to city, trying to find out more about his past and his true identity. He is also being hunted by the CIA, who want to kill him to prevent him from exposing their secrets. Bourne's journey takes him to London, Paris, and finally New York City. Along the way, he teams up with a journalist named Nikki Parsons, who is also investigating the CIA's Treadstone program. In the end, Bourne is able to expose the truth about Treadstone and the CIA's other illegal activities. He also learns his true identity and is finally able to find some peace. The Bourne Ultimatum is a critically acclaimed film and was nominated for 3 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. It is considered to be one of the best action films of all time. Number 9. The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight is a superhero film directed, produced, and co-written by Christopher Nolan, based on the DC Comics character Batman. The film is the second installment of Nolan's The Dark Knight trilogy and a sequel to 2005's Batman Begins. Christian Bale reprises his role as Bruce Wayne, Batman, alongside Michael Caine, Gary Oldman, Aaron Eckhart, Maggie Gyllenhaal, and Morgan Freeman. Heath Ledger portrays the Joker, a psychopathic criminal mastermind who seeks to undermine Batman's influence and create chaos in Gotham City. The film was a critical and commercial success, grossing over $1 billion worldwide and becoming the 4th highest grossing film of all time at the time of its release. It has since been surpassed by several other films, but it remains one of the most successful superhero films of all time. The Dark Knight is praised for its complex characters, realistic action sequences, and dark, gritty tone. It has been cited as one of the greatest superhero films ever made, and it has had a significant impact on the superhero genre. Heath Ledger's performance as the Joker is widely regarded as one of the greatest villain performances in film history. He was posthumously awarded the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for his performance. Number 8. The Accountant. Genre: action thriller mystery. Release date: 2016. Director: Gavin O'Connor. Writer: Bill Dubuque. Cast: Ben Affleck, Anna Kendrick, J.K. Simmons, John Bernthal, Jeffrey Tambor. Plot: Christian Wolf is a high-functioning autistic accountant who moonlights as a freelance accountant for dangerous criminal organizations. When he's hired by a state-of-the-art robotics company to investigate a discrepancy involving millions of dollars, he finds himself caught in a deadly conspiracy. Number 7. Die Hard. Die Hard is an American action thriller film written by Stephen E. D'Souza and Jeb Stewart, and directed by John McTiernan. It is based on the 1979 Roderick Thorpe novel Nothing Lasts Forever. The film stars Bruce Willis as John McClane, a New York City police detective who must single-handedly stop a group of international terrorists led by Hans Gruber from stealing $644 million in bearer bonds from the Nakatomi Plaza building in Los Angeles on Christmas Eve. Die Hard was a critical and commercial success, grossing over $138 million worldwide against a budget of $28 million. It was nominated for 4 Academy Awards, including Best Sound Editing, Best Sound Mixing, Best Film Editing, and Best Original Screenplay. The film is considered to be one of the greatest action films of all time, and it spawned a successful franchise, with 4 sequels released between 1990 and 2013. Number 6. The Matrix. The Matrix is a science fiction action film written and directed by the Wachowskis. Keanu Reeves stars as Neo, a computer hacker who learns from mysterious rebels about the true nature of reality, that the world he inhabits is actually a simulated reality. The Matrix, which intelligent machines have created to distract humans while using their bodies as an energy source. When Neo uncovers the truth, he is drawn into a rebellion against the machines along with other people who have been freed from the Matrix. The Matrix is a critically acclaimed film that has been praised for its groundbreaking visual effects, action sequences, and philosophical themes. It was a commercial success, grossing over $460 million worldwide against a budget of $63 million. The film spawned two sequels, The Matrix Reloaded and The Matrix Revolutions, which were released in 2003. Number 5. 12 Strong. Watch on Hulu. 12 Strong is a 2018 American war film directed by Nikolai Fugelsig in his directorial debut, and written by Ted Talley. It is based on the 2009 non-fiction book Horse Soldiers by Doug Stanton, which tells the story of the first U.S. Special Forces team deployed to Afghanistan after the September 11th attacks. The film stars Chris Hemsworth, Michael Shannon, Michael Pena, Navid Negahban, Trevant Rhodes, Jeff Stoltz, Thad Luckenbill, Austin Stowell, Ben O'Toole, William Fichtner, and Rob Riggle. 12 Strong was released in the United States on January 19, 2018 by Warner Bros. Pictures. It received mixed reviews from critics, with praise for its action sequences and performances, but criticism for its screenplay and historical inaccuracies. The film grossed over $66 million worldwide against a budget of $35 million. In the aftermath of the September 11th attacks, a U.S. Special Forces team, led by Captain Mitch Nelson, is sent to Afghanistan to help the Northern Alliance overthrow the Taliban regime. The team must ride horseback across the Hindu Kush Mountains to reach their destination, all while evading Taliban forces and the harsh Afghan winter. Along the way, the team faces many challenges, including a lack of supplies, communication problems, and the ever-present danger of Taliban attacks. But through it all, the team remains determined to complete their mission and help the Afghan people. Number 4. The Equalizer 2. The Equalizer 2 is an American vigilante action film directed by Antoine Fuqua and written by Richard Wenk. It is a sequel to the 2014 film The Equalizer and stars Denzel Washington reprising his role as Robert McCall, a retired Black Ops agent who becomes a vigilante. In the film, McCall is drawn back into his old life when his friend Susan Plummer is murdered by Russian gangsters. McCall travels to Istanbul to track down and kill the people responsible for her death. The Equalizer 2 was released in the United States on July 20, 2018. It was a critical and commercial success, grossing over $190 million worldwide. Number 3. Hannah. Hannah is a 2011 action thriller film directed by Joe Wright and written by Seth Lockhead and David Farr. It stars Saoirse Ronan as Hannah, a teenage girl who has been raised by her father, Eric Heller, to be a skilled assassin. The film follows Hannah as she goes on the run from the CIA, who are trying to capture her and her father. Hannah was conceived and raised in a secluded cabin in the Finnish wilderness by her father, Eric Heller, who is a former CIA operative. Eric has trained Hannah to be a skilled assassin, and she is highly proficient in firearms, combat, and survival skills. When Hannah is 16 years old, Eric decides that it is time for her to leave the cabin and experience the real world. He gives her a passport and a train ticket to Berlin, and tells her to go to a contact named Marissa Wiegler. On the train, Hannah is attacked by a CIA agent named Isaacs. She manages to escape, but she realizes that she is now a target for the CIA. Hannah makes her way to Berlin and meets with Marissa, who tells her that Eric has been captured by the CIA. Marissa gives Hannah a new identity and a mission to find and kill Eric before the CIA can extract information from him. Number 2. The Hitman's Bodyguard. The Hitman's Bodyguard is a 2017 American action comedy film directed by Patrick Hughes and written by Tom O'Connor. The film stars Ryan Reynolds as Michael Bryce, a bodyguard who must protect Darius Kincaid, a notorious hitman, from being assassinated. The film also stars Salma Hayek, Gary Oldman, Elodie Young, Joaquim de Almeida, and Richard E. Grant. The film was released in the United States on August 4, 2017. By Lionsgate Films. It was a critical and commercial success, grossing over $171 million worldwide against a budget of $30 million. A sequel, The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, was released in 2021. Plot: Michael Bryce, a bodyguard who has been disgraced, is tasked with protecting Darius Kincaid, a notorious hitman, from being assassinated. Kincaid is testifying against a ruthless dictator, and the dictator is willing to stop at nothing to prevent him from testifying. Bryce and Kincaid must work together to stay alive and get Kincaid to the courthouse in time. Critical reception. The Hitman's Bodyguard was praised for its action sequences, humor, and chemistry between Reynolds and Jackson. However, some critics found the film to be overly violent and predictable. Box office. The Hitman's Bodyguard was a commercial success, grossing over $171 million worldwide against a budget of $30 million. Awards. The Hitman's Bodyguard was nominated for 2 People's Choice Awards: Favorite Action Movie and Favorite Comedic Movie. Number 1 Cherry. Netflix. Genre: Drama, War. Director: Anthony and Joe Russo. Cast: Tom Holland, Kira Bravo, Jack Rayner, Bill Skarsgård, Forrest Goodluck, Kyle Carpenter, Thomas Lennon, Jeff Wahlberg, Michael Gandolfini. Release date: February 26, 2021. Summary: Cherry is a young man who joins the army after high school, hoping to find purpose and excitement. He is deployed to Iraq, where he witnesses the horrors of war firsthand. When he returns home, he is struggling with PTSD and addiction. Cherry turns to robbing banks to support his drug habit, but he is eventually caught and arrested. Critical reception. Cherry received mixed reviews from critics. Some praised the film's performances, particularly Holland's, while others criticized its uneven tone and pacing. The film currently has a 38% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Audience reception. Cherry was a more modest success with audiences. It was the most watched movie on Netflix in the United States during its first week of release. So, that's our list of the top 10 best action movies on Netflix, Amazon Prime, Apple TV+. Be sure to check them out if you're looking for some high-octane action and excitement. And if you have any other favorite action movies that you think should be on the list, let us know in the comments below.